This is Milkdrop. Just released Falling Back to Earth. It's my debut album. Produced solely by D Will. MySpace.com/DWill4. Started recording the album about a year ago, a little over a year ago. Recorded probably about 17 tracks in the beginning, then we cut it down to the final, which is 10 tracks. A lot of the records, probably 4 or 5 of the records, were situations where we just went into the studio and just flipped beats. D would be playing something and I would find raps to it and we would just go in like that. Some of the other beats, like Dirty Laundry, which was the first single, took a little while to develop because it's more of a conceptual song. The concept behind the song is, what we tried to go for was like a universal, like grassroots type of anthem, I guess you could say. And I had an original verse that was more, I guess, about what's going on here in Kansas City, but we ended up using something else so that more people could relate to it. The second single was Homebound, which is just a joint really about kind of finding your place and coming back to where you need to be, kind of focusing on things that are important. Another one of my favorites is a joint called You Say, which is kind of just a fun joint, just kind of throwing back at people who say negative things and whatever it is that you're doing. Another one of my favorites is a joint that we probably most recently recorded, probably within the last 2 or 3 months, which is a joint called Target Practice, which is it's basically just a Emcee type of track, just me spitting bars over D's beat. So that's really the gist of the songs that I particularly like the most. Obviously, all of them I think are solid joints. I guess the concept behind the album, Falling Back to Earth, it has to do with a lot of things, but mostly it's just about a journey that I personally took, that I took with D through the process of creating the album, and dealing with all the things that go with life while we're recreating it. So Falling Back to Earth is just like symbolic for just coming back, like falling back from being in a place that was good to kind of being not necessarily humbled, but drawn back to a place where you had to work your way to rising again. The moment I knew, there was a couple moments actually, I knew that emceeing was something that I really wanted to pursue. The first moment was hearing KRS's Step Into a World. I think it was 92 or 93 when it came out, but it really kind of drew me in to hip hop altogether. As far as like my own inspiration, I think probably 2002, 2003 is when I really got serious about recording music, and I was getting a lot of good feedback from a lot of people. And I used to, it's funny, I used to make mixtapes, like literally on tapes. Like I had like a cassette deck and then like another cassette deck, and I would play like the beat in one into the other one and then rap my vocals over it. And I would pass those out, and then I eventually got to like actual mixtapes with CDs, and I would sell them for like $4 around town or wherever I was. And just from that process, just seeing how people reacted to what I was doing, I decided that I needed to keep doing it. The main thing, I think the biggest misconception about Kansas City hip hop is that I mean, basically that there isn't a lot of talent here. We kind of get stuck in between like the St. Louis sound and the Chicago sound, and people don't really pay attention to us. And then because obviously West Coast and East Coast have much bigger fan bases and followings for hip hop artists, kind of get ignored in a sense. The scene here is full of super talented MCs. I've been to a lot of different cities. I lived in San Antonio, I lived in Las Vegas, and to be honest, the top-notch MCs that I saw in both of those cities probably wouldn't be top 10 or top 20 MCs here in Kansas City. So there's definitely a lot of talent. The main thing that I think holds most of us back is just continuing to focus and be business-minded individuals in what we do, whether it's touring regionally or doing shows or getting our merch together and making sure everything is promoted right, and then trying to gain the support of people in the city so that they believe in us as much as we do. I guess I'll start most recently. Earlier this year, I dropped kind of a promo mixtape for the album, which was entitled Rise Before the Fall. You could probably Google it, would probably be the best way to find it. It's up on a lot of sites. It's up on datpiff.com. You can listen to it and download it on there. So before that, last year, 2008, dropped File Cabinet Flows Volume 1, which was a mixtape as well. This, obviously, the album is my debut album. Later this year, I'm going to drop another mixtape, which is entitled Vacation Leave, the mixtape. And then hopefully also another album, which potentially might be a free release, a digital release. I'm not sure yet about the details to really say for sure. But you could check me out on myspace.com/soul of my city. Facebook /milk.drop. Twitter, everybody Twitters. At Milk is Rhyming. Capital M, capital I, and capital R.
It's called You Say. And what you say, you say. And what you say, you say. Yeah, okay. Don't try to do me. If you ain't close, it's like coming out the stairs trying to raise Usain Bolt. I'm away with a pin, you name Strokes. Fuck it, I run the point. Hey, you play coach. Ask me if I care what you say. You say no, she says ditto to me. Okay, you say ghost. I see the middle's where it's at. You say coast. I spit for history, blistering. What you say is close. So here for change, I maintain while you say votes. Make moves in this metro while you say don't. Push forward if something's gotta give while you say won't. Run to the lower beats whether you say don't. If you say so, I never slow till the truth says out. Record classic rap fast what you say is close. And you may know but you ain't show. Nothing always constructed until same flow. We're in cheese. Fuck 'em. Watch me. Yeah, okay. Better watch what you say, cause you say all. I need to continue what you say fall. If you say all I ever be is a local cat, then I say it till you show me what's better than that. Better watch what you say, cause you say all. I need to continue what you say fall. If you say all I ever be is a local cat. What's better than that? Try to talk tough, that's open and plots like training to go toe for toe and hoping it's rock. You say you written, I say my focus is stop. Aiming for those at the top and what you say stop though. If you say drop, earth whether you say spark, putting it all in. While you say park